an incredible young woman named LuLu Gribbon, really came onto the scene with regards to a piece of legislation that we put forth before this body. You see, her life changed forever in July of last year. She's an incredible young woman from Mountain Brook, Alabama. She brought her entire community, her state, and now our nation together. That's because on June 7th of last year, out of the blue, she was attacked by a shark. And her and a friend were looking for sand dollars, and obviously all of this came unexpectedly. What happened next was nothing short of a miracle. The doctors, nurses, EMTs, and everyday people on the beach that day saved LuLu's life. But the real miracle was just beginning. When LuLu woke up from surgery that day and got taken off of her ventilator, her very first words were, "I made it." That has become a mantra, not just in how she reemerged, but in the way that she has pushed forward. After a long rehabilitation, she came back to Alabama 3 months after the accident. She was determined. When you talk with her parents, they tell you about her aggressiveness when other amputees would come and visit her, and they would tell her how long it took them to walk or to do other things. She would say, "I'm gonna do it faster. I'm gonna do it better." She was back outclassing golfers there at a driving range not too long after. She refused letting losing an arm or a leg stop her. Just last week, LuLu spoke publicly for the very first time since the shark attack. Her grace, her faith, her strength, her perseverance, it was an inspiration to all of us. LuLu told a crowd that morning that she wakes up ready to conquer the day, every day, and that she is motivated to keep getting better. She launched a foundation called LuLu Strong to help others in need get the prosthetic technologies that will make their lives easier. After visiting Walter Reed just a few weeks ago, you can tell how this advocacy could actually change lives. When the unimaginable changed her world, what LuLu decided to do was change our world for the better. LuLu is a modern-day American hero. The courage she's shown, the fight, the resolve that she's demonstrated are truly remarkable, and not just for a 16-year-old, but for anyone. But it shouldn't have to be this way. LuLu is indeed an inspiration, but this tremendous battle that she's fought and won could have been prevented in the first place. You see, when I heard LuLu's story, I learned that there was another shark attack that happened just right down the shore 90 minutes earlier. Elizabeth Foley, a mother of 3 from Virginia, tragically lost her hand to a shark bite and suffered other terrible injuries, resulting in 26 surgeries. After talking with LuLu and her family, we said it doesn't have to be this way. They knew there was something that could have been done. And after talking, we knew that there had to be a better way to get information out there to warn beachgoers about shark attacks in the area. That's when we introduced LuLu's Law. And it's why I'm reintroducing this bill in this Congress today. This bill, which I am proud to share, has bipartisan support. It would empower local authorities to issue wireless emergency alert warning beachgoers of potential shark attacks through the already existing wireless emergency alert system. This has the potential to make a real difference in Americans' lives. And when we're giving the opportunity to do something simple that can make such a big difference, I believe we have to take it. To LuLu, I want you to know how much you inspire all of us. Your bravery in the face of the unimaginable, It's just amazing. And you taking what happened to you and saying, how can I make others' lives better? How can we make sure that this doesn't happen to someone else? We want to honor the strength that you've shown over the past 9 months. To LuLu's parents, Ann Blair and Joe Gribbon, the way you've all rallied our state and our country to support LuLu on her road to recovery is truly unbelievable. To my colleagues in the Senate, on both sides of the aisle, whether you represent a state on the coast or you represent citizens on the interior, there is no doubt we want to keep our citizens safe, whether they live there or they're visiting, making sure that we put safeguards in place that can prevent another tragedy from occurring is imperative. Let's pass this law. Let's celebrate this amazing young woman, and let's prevent this from happening again. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor.